Hello, I am Roy and you are watching Brigade Gaming. We are here for all the new players and old players learning how to play new characters. Today, I'm going to spotlight Lili. Just real quick, going down the talent tree. Just like our other videos, I'm not going to talk about a whole lot of baseball, like real deep, but I am going to tell you just a real quick build that's going to help you out in your Lili play. A couple things here. I would either go with Conjurer's Pursuit or Pro Toss. Pro Toss pulls you away from the attacks a little bit better, and Conjurer's Pursuit is a mana regeneration bonus. And when Lili runs out of mana, she is pretty much not useful. So for the game I'm going to go with Conjurers. We are probably going to go with Mass Vortex. Healing Ward, since our latest patch, is pretty much useless at this point. It's not helpful. It can be taken down with an AoE spell. It's just not useful. Mass Vortex increases the number of enemies hit by your Blind Wind from 2 to 4. So that's more useful. We are going to go with the good stuff. Healing Brew is additional 21 health over 6 seconds. We're going to go with Jug of 1,000 Cups. We are healing in this part, or in this build. Water Dragon is an attack, and I don't see too many people pick it. It's not really useful unless you have some sort of team build that you're trying. After that, we're going to use Shrink Ray. It's going to help us, make us a little bit more valuable in team attacks, and specifically if somebody's chasing us down, we can Shrink Ray them and get away. After that, we're going to go with 2 for 1. Heal 2 allies at once. Has a longer cooldown, but you know what, it's going to be okay because level 20 we're going to do the Kung Fu Hustle. Abilities recharge 3 times as fast. So I'm going to jump in the game and we'll talk then. Alright, we are on the Dragonshire. The very first talent we are going to get, Conjurer's Pursuit. Let's take a look over what we have here. Sergeant Hammer, Rainer, Vikings, me, Lili, Tychus, against it, Abathur, Brightwing, Rainer, Kalphos, and Vala.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
As it stands right now, it looks like we have a new Vikings player.
3, 2,
and possibly, okay, there we go. Our tank was kind of slow. So, what I'm going to do is play a game called Protect the Tank, and we're going to try to push down this lane. I'm just going to give you a stream of my thought process as we're in this map. I don't think that it... I'm just worried because these Vikings should be split up. But, you know, what do you need to do? It's a quick match, so just have fun with it. When your Lili's laning, that's something. So, let's just work on these minions here. Now you can actually heal minions, so we're gonna do that a little bit. Try to force a little bit deeper lane push. We do want to watch out, make sure our hammer's okay. Sure. Let's get down there closer, give us some heals. Get that regen orb. Keep her protected.
Activate the shrines, and the dragon's power is yours.
So I'm gonna go up here and get this shrine. 2 shrines and a dragon. That's good stuff.
Ooh, what's that over there?
So we're just gonna kind of keep watch out, see what happens here. Try to get the heals to our friends as we need it. Okay. So for this first dragon, what we're actually going to do is keep pushing the top lane, keep soaking experience, and that should actually give us a little bit of an advantage. So everything's kind of going as I expect. Like I said, if you protect the tank, wall's going to go down pretty good. Nobody's been soaking up top, and our next talent, we're going to get Mass Vortex, and that's what it does. Just hits multiple people. So our dragon was able to take down 1 bit of wall, but we're up here doing a lot of damage right now. So Not worried. Doing pretty well so far. So we're just going to keep helping this push, and eventually they need to respawn. And what we don't want to do is have either myself or Hammer go down in this lane. We've done a lot of work, gotten a lot of damage in, and continue to do so. It looks like we could even force Tower to go down if we're not really messing with it all. So, doing pretty good. There we go. That ball is going to come in, and she is going to cause a little bit of a problem, but nothing that we can't handle. As long as the tank is protected, we'll be able to deal with that ball up. But this Kalthos is a little bit different. We do want to try to keep our tank healed while avoiding those spells. Right now he is a little bit OP. I can see a nerf in his future. But, you know, just trying to stay out of that damage as much as possible. Alright, good job, Hammer. That was a good move by Hammer, just to back off and get away. Dying there would not have been good. We don't really want to give them that additional experience. Now we do have a little bit of some opposition up here, but it's not too bad, honestly. And I'm honestly surprised I didn't see an Abathur up there, but he's around here somewhere.
This is gonna be great.
So it looks like we're getting some camps, which is good. Next we're gonna get the good stuff. And I'm just releasing out all my skills real quick, because it looks like we are going to have a little bit of a problem holding on to this here. And there we go. Bala goes down. We do get this.
We'd better help out before this gets bad.
And with these knights up here, I have to really make this decision to help in this lane and try to protect this Hammer. But I don't know how much I can actually do.
Good heal, kid. Keep it up.
So we're gonna come back a little bit, and we're just gonna try to keep things as clean as possible while holding on to that. Holding on to that shrine. That was a good position by Hammer. So we'll just keep soaking experience. If we get to 10 first, we ought to be able to get this dragon, no problem. We'll have our ults, and kind of go back into our normal, hang out with the team sort of thing.
Has abandoned the battle.
Just making sure it wasn't our shrine that got hurt.
A hero has rejoined the battle.
So we are going to get the Jug of 1,000 Cups. It does a lot of healing. Just making sure. And we do want to see this keep going. Or is it more?
Oh, man.
Night Raid terminology.
Do that again sometime.
So we're just going to keep protecting that tank. And at this point, it looks like we should get the dragon. And what I'm going to do is just come down here, kind of help out with this ball up.
Enemy slain.
And we'll see who gets it. I think it'll be Raynor. Okay. So we're just going to go into this. And what I'm going to do is activate my ultimate when I see them try to take on this dragon so that the Vikings can last a little bit longer. And, I mean, we'll have to see, actually, because if the Vikings aren't really going to stand a chance. And it looks like... Alright. There we go. I'm just going to push this in. There we go. Shot for Kalthos.
A killing blow.
Help out Tychus. The Odin does have only one life bar, so we just want to keep them safe. The Vikings, new players for the Vikings, you can tell, they chose the ult, that's nice. So we are seeing some stuff go on right now, and I think it's probably better for us to back off. Raynor goes down, we are... I would have...
Choose a talent.
Damn.
A hero has rejoined.
Next, we're gonna get
the
Shrink Ray,
battle. A
and
hero
I will be
has
using it
abandoned
on...
the battle. That was rather entertaining.
I've got just the
Thor
trick.
smiles on you.
Ooh, what's that over there?
So, next, let's get some
Let's go
camps.
take a merc camp.
See if everybody comes with me here, because we do need to contest the fact that they did get a camp. And we'll just keep healing. Remember, you should always stay in the back line. You're not a tank. Just keep those heals going.
Let's go take a merc camp.
I like how he thinks. We're gonna be bold. Now, actually, these Vikings should be able to get this camp themselves, but it's a little risky. You know, it's always nice to have a little bit of a healer help here. And this camp will go down in short order. And we need to get up here.
Now, someone ought to stop here.
This is our chance. We have to protect that tank. Have to protect that tank. I don't know if I'm going to get there, though. So, that engagement was honestly not a great one. I don't think it was a good idea to do that, but...
Well done. Killing
Love
spree.
exploring.
So there's no point in this.
You might want to hit up the fountain.
Our wall went down, so that was cute.
The dragon awaits
So
heroes.
they're trying
Free him and
to
destroy your
push this
enemy.
fight, but what's going to end up happening is we'll have a disadvantage going into the dragon shrines, and we don't really need that right now. Between their not so great Abathur and our really bad Vikings, it's it's pretty even. So I'm going to try to capture this up here. We have a Kalphos, which is not good for me.
A hero has
He's super
rejoined
powerful
the battle.
right now, so you gotta be
A
careful with
hero
him.
has abandoned the battle.
And they do have alts, so we're just gonna be super careful.
I've got just the trick.
Now, you see how fast that life goes down? I'm actually gonna not be able to contest that. So, what I probably try to do is just shrink Ray Kalphos. And
Here we
even with that, it's really not enough. So, oh great. And now we have Abathur's monstrosity here. That's not good. But he should go down. With Tychus, we should be able to do this now. And I took a pretty substantial amount of damage, but you know, that's just the way it goes with Kalphos. You gotta be careful right now. Super powerful guy, but Raynor should be getting that dragon. And what I'm gonna do, we gotta push something
Choose a
right now.
talent.
We're a talent level ahead. Next, we're gonna do 2 for 1.
sounds fun.
So Raynor really not doing much with that dragon, and that is really super unfortunate, because that's how you win, and he even goes down. So I would say that the other team got the better end of that deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this ult, try to keep up with them as best we can, try to stay with Raynor, and just keep everybody healed as best we can. And Kalphos does go down, so we're going to shrink Vala. We're just going to kind of help people out. We don't really have too much tanking in this game on either side. And win, lose, or draw, you know, there's times where you just need to really assess what's happening here. And we're kind of just trickling in. So that really wasn't worth it.
Still pulled it off.
Let's go take a merc camp.
So let's try to get them down here. This is a risky decision, but it's also one that seems somewhat necessary. We got to try to put a little bit of pressure on them. We're going to have to clean up a bottom push.
Hey, a flower.
And
Let's go take a
this is
merc
kind of the
camp.
way that you do that.
Soon the shrine shall be open.
So let's just try to clean up this bottom a little bit. And
Let's go take a
keep
merc
everybody
camp.
healed as much as we can. Rainer might be AFK, which is another... That's not cool to do. Please don't do that in the games.
Let's go take
So
a
the only
merc
other thing that we could do at this point is take this bruiser camp. What we're doing is giving up the top. We're just going to say that they're going to probably auto take the top. The monstrosity's up there, so I will have to deal with cleanup up there. And it looks like Sergeant Hammer. Let's check her out. 3 and 3. That's a tough record to have right now. But I will be going towards the top. They do have knights and a monstrosity pushing, so I'm gonna have to change a little bit of where I'm going. And Lost Vikings are pushing on Vala at the moment. And it looks like Tychus does want to take this bruiser camp, so we'll help him out with that. And this is like one of those things I don't agree with, but you gotta kind of stick in it with your team if you're gonna win. Like right now, we have a pretty crazy kind of people doing their own individual thing, and we do need to deal with this up here.
Nice healing.
Let's see here. So he will probably go down, so I'm going to focus on the shrine, which means I'm going to go get the dragon.
Sweet kill, kid.
And it looks like we will lose bot, so
Okie dokie.
that's not cool. And this is still not cool. Rainer still gone, AFK, and he finally left the game. So if you just
A hero
click on him
has
like that,
abandoned the battle.
as if you're pinging something, then you can have him follow you. So right now, let's pop this all. Let's keep everybody healed. I'm just gonna just kind of push them away as best we can. And we should be seeing Sergeant Hammer get that
Well
bottom.
done.
So there's not a whole lot of reason for us to push this.
Nice work, kid.
What I am going to do is go ahead and prepare for the dragon. I'm hoping that I can get it. I can show you a little bit better how to do that versus Rainer, who I don't think is doing very well. So we see that the majority of them are in mid, so I'm going to help
Slain.
with that. Remember Kung Fu Hustle. And so what we're going to do is just give Kalthos a kick. And our team's not going to be a whole lot of help. They look like they're hurt pretty bad.
Keep destroying.
And so let's just make this a little bit tougher for them. And remember, just keep them away from you as much as you can.
That is the way you do it.
So we're gonna just go in for the core and do that. Now make sure you watch your life and your time. 30% or so. I'm gonna get out of there. I'm gonna lose the dragon here in a minute, and I don't really want to be out there. So what I'm gonna do is just kick right wing away, and we're gonna use the rest of our time on the dragon for that. So. Oh my gosh. I don't know why he wants to push this monstrosity. Okay, so he does call in the Odin. It does not heal you anymore. I think that he was kind of hoping for a full heal, but it doesn't do that anymore. And Brightwing is an amazing counter to Tychus with an Odin. Tychus' other... Oh, we're going to see Tychus go down for sure. I'm going to have to pop this ult just to keep him alive. Anyways, Tychus' other ult is the laser, and it's useful in some maps. This map probably not so much because there's a lot of travel back and forth. but just trying to keep this guy alive takes a lot. So what we're going to do is shrink Brightwing, and Vala will miss with her ultimate. We're just going to kind of try to Man.
You need a healing fountain.
There's a lot of things happening right now. So just keep in the back line as much as possible. Pop that ult when you get the chance. Try to keep them alive. And we're just going to keep going for whatever reason.
Within the shrines. Unleash the dragon's wrath.
And so hopefully another dragon will be coming our way. If they get a dragon, it could turn the tide of the game, but they've taken a lot of damage. Honestly, at this point, what we should have been doing is trying to get some camps and let them, you know, do whatever it is they're doing. We don't need to, per se, push in the way that we were, but we do need to be just a tad bit more aggressive. Vikings do take those knights, though, and that'll be very important. So Vikings are not going to get the dragon, and it looks like they'll be able to zone me out if I get in there. But I'm going to try anyways. No. They're zoning me out, and they're hurting me pretty bad. So what I'm going to do is move back, try to keep Rainer healed. We're going to pop that ult. And yeah, this is a tough situation right now. We are being zoned out, and our team's just not so great at this. As you can see, the Vikings weren't helping with that. They should be able to recover at this point, but oh, that Hyperion was a perfect timed Hyperion, and we lose it. We do lose the top shrine, which is really unfortunate.
Rather entertaining.
I love exploring.
Thor smiles on you.
Double kill.
Really unfortunate for them.
Yeehaw!
But let's
Nice
see what's waiting for us up here. Oh, it's a Kalthos. What do you know? So we're just gonna keep ourselves healed, shrink him, and that Phoenix doing so much damage. His ult against if I wasn't a healer, that would be some problems. So we're gonna just try to keep ourselves healed as much as possible. It looks like Vala will be getting the lower shrine.
Hey, a flower.
So wow, what a tough match this has been. And I think primarily from the team comps, but you know, we're doing what we can.
A hero has abandoned the battle.
So if I could just get this dragon, and I do. So we're just gonna go straight into the core. The shield is already down. So kick the Brightwing. Okay, I got interrupted, and it looks like they could possibly stop me here. And I think they are, but that. All right, we gotta get out. Let's just do our best to give them some dragon damage. Alright, that ult is sprung. And, so there I go. I'm gonna pop my ult. Try to keep everybody alive as we get out of here.
I love exploring.
So, we do want to get these camps.
Let's go take a merc camp.
And all we're doing now is just trying to add a little bit of pressure. This game is not your typical game. We had somebody who left, and that's not typical. It's kind of a dick thing to do, to be honest with you. But we are going to take this camp. It looks like our team took the other camp. And we're going to take these knights, and what that's going to do is hopefully apply enough pressure that we can finish this one off. And with this computer Rainer following me, it's just really helpful. So there it is. There's the GG, our team able to do the final push. Man, that was a game.
Victory.
It was not your standard game, so it was definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. So, looking at our stats here real quick, we did a lot of work. Brightwing and Abathur doing a lot of work on their side too. But you know, the primary points of Lili is work in the back. Follow the build that I used if you're okay with being in the back. There's a couple different builds that you could use, and they're all applicable for whatever situation. If you are up against some really super tanky guys and you want some extra distance, I would say that first talent is probably the most important one for you to change in that build. Anyway, this completes the video about Lili for now, and we always want to update. We're looking at patches and the hot fixes and things like that, and so, you know, stick with us, give us a subscription, give us a like, give us a follow. All the love that you guys are giving us is super important to us. Thanks again. Once again, you have been watching Brigade Gaming, and we'll see you next time.